Hi, welcome to Practice Strokes. I've got some great strokes for you to practice this week. And the first thing I'm going to use is my double loader. This is the one stroke double loader on onestroke.com. You can get it. And if you're an Advantage member on our YouTube channel here, and you are a member, each month you get 20% off your purchases. Okay, so this is our double loader. It has a lid, and you can save your paint in between painting. But what we're going to use is multi-surface paint, and I love it. Also, we have our medium. The multi-surface paint looks just like that. Okay, Folk Art multi-surface, and it usually has the stickers on the top. Indoor, outdoors, got a sealer in it. All kinds of surfaces. This is floaty medium right there. The fluff that's inside that paint with no pigment in it, and these dividers are for you to come right here. And I'm going to divide it and decide how much light and how much dark green I want. And then I'm going to come over to another cubby and work it in. So I do split it here. I'm using my 16 to start with, and this is a 16 flat and my one stroke brushes. Okay. I do have a set that goes all the way up to a 3/4. And it is under $20, so it's kind of awesome. Now I'm working on ivy, so I want to show you what we do here first. I'm going to put a line there and a line there to make a V. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure there's no shine. And then I scrub, and then I slide straight out to the left or right. 1, 2, 3, because the other side of this brush isn't blended. And I slide out to that side. Now this is dry. I got really dry there, and I want it to feel like butter when you're using it. So we're going to load our brush, dip some medium, and then work it in. Now this is supposed to make it really feel like butter, but I do not want you to get medium, but every couple third strokes. Okay. Now the ivy, you're going to do another V that comes down a little bit lower. Let me put a teeny bit of white so you see that. So this one's going to come right here, a little bit lower. All right. Then I'm going to come right here, and we're going to paint a heart leaf here. So we're doing that same stroke, but we're coming down. 1, 2, 3. Stroke and come down, and then we pull a stem right into it. Okay, well, now there's a key to all this that is going to make it easier for you. All right, I am going to have a vine that comes down here. I'm using this edge of the brush because I'm on dark. I'm leading with the dark, and I'm letting the light follow, and when the light color follows, then you can see it well on this darker paper. Okay, so I've got a black ultra smooth paper. Now look, we're going to go right here and make a Y. You see the Y? 1, 2, and then that's where the point of the leaf goes. Okay, so try to stay focused on this area right here. All right, so I picked up a little bit of white, and I'm working that in so it's lighter. Now this, I'm going to start on that Y, but I'm going to go straight out. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, scrub, and slide out. Now, if you notice this, when I lay my brush down, I'm going to go here and pick up a little bit more paint, go over here where it's not split, and I'm working it in. So what I want you to see is when I lay this out, and I'll see it goes back to the Y, is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm keeping the dark in the middle, and then I'm going to do a half a circle, and then I'm standing up and sliding to the tip. Now, when I come back here to do this again, I want you to see that 1, 2, 3, it's the brush laying flat, flat, flat. Scrub by staying down and the dark green staying in the middle. Then I slowly stand up. Now I have lots of tutorials here that are showing you, they're kind of like shorts, and they show you how to load the brush. They show you how to do leaves, how to do all kinds of curlicues, flowers, everything you want to learn. All right. And it's all made simple steps using your double loader. I work on a foam plate a lot of times, but when the one thing people were having problems with was loading their brush. So that's why I made a double loader. All right. So here's my Y again. 1, 2, 3, scrub and stand up. All right. 1, 2, 3. And see, look at this. This is a heart leaf. So that's a heart leaf. That's heart without the wings. All right. So in ivy, you start out with darker. For instance, I could do dark on one side where you could still kind of see it. Dark on this side, turn the brush over, and dark on this side. That means it's an older leaf. All right. And then this is what I want you to see. So we've got dark and dark. Pull the stem in the middle while it's wet. All right, now I'm going to put that 16 down and I'm going to get a 12. All right, so I'm going to go down. I've already dampened this. I laid it on the paper towel and then I'm going to pick up paint. Now more paint than you can imagine usually. All right, and if since I'm on paper, I could dot just a touch of it and then make it smooth. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to come out here and do a Y, come out here. Okay, so now look, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come out. So you're doing the same strokes you did up there. Let's do another one here. All right, and these go right. You got stems that go right in there. All right, so let's get a little bit more white. Because when I'm coming in here for the next stroke, all right, what I want to do is make them a little bit smaller. Because you get the big leaves and you start staging down to small. And guess what? How it happens when they're smaller? When they're smaller, they're newer leaves. And so they get brighter and lighter. Okay, so I get more of the citrus green. And I'm going, oh, it was way over here and I didn't see it. Okay, so now let's do a smaller one. That's the one I didn't see. Yeah, let's do right there. And I will show you in just a minute. That's the way I do ivy, and people like it because it looks like ivy to them. I also do a lot of grape leaves like that. But what I want to share with you, we can even pick up some yellow so you get a brighter, different color. I can come in and come out and there, and that looks really like an ivy because they really don't have separate pieces in the back. So then to get that little bright look, I'll pick a yellow and citrus. All right, a little bit of medium. All right. All right. So what I like about this is that I try to teach people all the time, different color leaves are important. And then different size of leaves. Okay. So just remember, you can come right in here on top of anything you paint and restroke it to get a better look. And it's easy to do that, easier than having to trace a pattern. So when you just freehand it makes it easy to want to paint, because you have to redo. I don't like redoing. All right, so I I only want to show you the last little thing I like to do is curlicues. So I go into the water and I roll this brush. I don't want them too dark or they won't show up because of the licorice black color. All right, so I roll the brush out of that and I'm going to start making a circle, and then I'm going to lower the brush, and wherever my little finger's going, this brush will go. But this is like a fountain pen. If you have it inky enough, it just goes all the way down to the tip of the brush, and it keeps going and going and going. And so some people just join my technique just to learn that curlicue the way I do it, because it's really usually a very difficult thing. And in my technique, people are doing it right away. All right, was that fun? I hope you like creating ivy my way, and that you share it with somebody for watching. All right, guys, enjoy. That's more ivy than I would normally put, but I just really wanted to do more to teach you more. All right, so practice, practice, practice.